What does it take to build safe, secure neighborhoods with a high quality of life? For a project in South St. Louis County, it meant reusing a property built for a different purpose. I'm Nathan Vickers for First Alert Ford, and tonight we're looking at new housing being built off Tesson Ferry Road. This used to be the MetLife headquarters in St. Louis. Now it's a rapidly expanding neighborhood. It shows that moving forward in some cases means building on what's already there. On a tour of his home,
Then we have the pool out there, which is great for cooling off.
you can hear the pride
Lending library for books.
that Bob Oitman takes in his community.
We have fitness classes in here.
From the small amenities
We have a little putting green over here.
to the bigger ones,
But we have 23 seats, all reclining seats.
and even the parking garage.
Secure. It's environmentally controlled. You don't have to worry about your car being cold or hot when you get into it.
But what Oitman loves most about the residences at Tesson Ridge
It's just the friendliest place.
are the people.
Unlike most neighborhoods today, it's a community where people really get to know each other and share.
We met Oitman at an open house for the property. He and his wife grew up in the St. Louis area, moved away for their careers, and have returned decades later. For them, an apartment in a newly converted building offered something more than comfort and convenience.
We're coming back to our roots. It felt good. We lived in spectacular places, but this is family, this is comfort, this is nostalgia, and I find that we can live here in this facility more affordably than most other places we've lived.
And the property sits on an attractive development for many families moving into South St. Louis County.
What we're finding about this South County area is that people they love it, they tend to want to stay here.
Tim Brees works with Proper Construction, the developer who converted this building to apartments. The 100-acre property used to be the headquarters for MetLife, with more than 2,000 employees at its peak and more than 600,000 feet of office space. Proper took it over when MetLife relocated in 2020.
Largely, this building was vacated during COVID and a change in how people worked from offices. When we first began to look at this building, there were maybe 15 to 25 employees in this building. This building is 660,000 feet when we purchased it. When I began to look at this building, I looked at not only this building for an adaptive reuse, but how do we monetize, how do we make the highest and best use of the land that surrounds this property.
Now the building has 210 apartments, each with a different floor plan. Reese sees it as an example of what adaptive reuse can do for St. Louis, especially in a region struggling to create housing.
The geometry of this building really allowed some oversized apartment units. Our average apartment is about 1,450 square feet. Our one bedrooms are 1,250 on average, and our two bedrooms are 1,850 square feet. So we have really large units, and that's due to the geometry of the building, the width of the building, but it created great spaces.
In today's construction environment, could you build a new facility like this and still be able to provide a market rent?
This building would be extremely expensive to build from scratch, and we could not deliver market rents if we had to build this building from scratch.
The property is also entering a new phase, with more than 30 single-family homes already built on the site.
1, 2, 3.
And this summer, they broke ground on another subdivision that'll include dozens of larger homes, some priced at nearly $1 million.
It's 57 acres that we're going to develop these homes, and we've got roughly about 90 homes on the 57 acres.
So this is bringing some new density out to this part of St. Louis County, too.
Yeah, bringing that density is really key. That's starting to create demand for restaurants, retail, and other other services in this area.
It has everything we would want.
It's also a mile or so from grocery stores, restaurants, and retail, which Oitman says was also part of the appeal.
We can walk to the grocery store. There are sidewalks and paths across the intersections with the lights to facilitate walking. We can walk to the hospital if we wanted to, labs if we wanted to.
And he appreciates the reuse of the property, too.
It's built like a bunker. I would imagine if they drop a bomb on this place, it would remain almost undisturbed. There are so many buildings that have been abandoned or are being abandoned today that would just be ideal for repurposing and creating housing. To tear them down or let them sit idle is just a sin. I mean, what a way to take care of the housing needs in this community.
As office needs evolve, Reese sees projects like this as a necessity, critical for communities to repurpose land and buildings in order to grow. In order to grow, St. Louis needs more housing.
Yes.
How do you move St. Louis forward through more projects like this?
Yeah, in my opinion, there's plenty of opportunities. There's a change in the way office space has been utilized in the St. Louis area. So if you start to look at what office space is available, where are vacant warehouses, where are vacant buildings, and start to think about those properties. A lot of people look for greenfield sites. Where can we build something fresh and green? But there's plenty of opportunities with existing buildings and to look and to reimagine them.